Hello, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our first guest here today is Carmela. Carmela is a guinea pig. She actually came to us. She wasn't being given the proper care that she deserved and needed. So we took her into our care, and now we're making her available for adoption. Lots of information if you go to guineapigmanual.com. They're very, very special creatures, and they really deserve special care. You see here I have quite a variety of greens here. There's cilantro, there's romaine lettuce, there's also some Italian parsley here. These greens are very, very important to their survival. Vitamin C is extremely important to them, and without it, they can really suffer, and honestly, you could lose them. So really important that they get this amount of veggies every single day. There's other things you can do as well, bell peppers and some others that you can give them. But there's lots of information, again, on guineapigmanual.com. If you ever want to know anything about how to care for guinea pigs properly, that's where you want to look at that website. Again, they're very special creatures. They do require special habitats. You want to make sure those are cleaned daily. They do make quite a bit of mess. So when they eat all of these veggies, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you got to clean up afterwards. In addition to the veggies that they need every day, and it's these green leafy veggies that are really important to them. You want to really reduce the number of treats you give them, so not a whole lot of sweet things like strawberries and apples and those kinds of things. So you want to make sure that they get all the nutrients they can from these green leafy vegetables. In addition to that, you want to make sure that they have a place to hide inside their habitat. A place that they can feel safe and comfortable. They are very fearful creatures sometimes, and they think that everything wants to harm them. So it's really important to make sure you give them all the love and attention that they deserve. Again, they're very special creatures. If you haven't had one before, do your research before. They do take a lot of work, a lot of time to care for them, but they are very fun to watch and play with, and they're just very neat little beings. And we love having them here at the shelter and finding them new homes, and hopefully that forever home that's going to love them forever. So if you're interested here in Carmela, we can fill out an adoption application on our website, which is amesanimalshelter.org. Once you fill out that application, our staff will get back in touch with you and see if it might be a good match and have you come down and meet Carmela. Okay, and our second guest today is Calvatia. Calvatia is actually the sister and sibling, obviously, to Amanita, who you're going to meet next. She is a Dilute tortie here. Beautiful coloring, really soft coloring. I'm going to actually let you listen to her purring for just a second. She is just a love, and loves to purr and be with people. You can see how calm she is here. She's just 5 months old. You may notice that she only has one eye. The other eye was removed, which is called an enucleation. She had a condition when she was born, and the we've seen Iowa State University, Roland Vet Hospital, a few different vets, and all made the determination that it was probably best for that eye to come out, so there was no future complications with it. So, of course, Calvatia can see perfectly fine with just the one eye. You see she is just a love. And these two are very bonded together, so we want to make sure that the two cats, and again, you'll see Amanita next, just very bonded kitties. They love each other. They've been with each other since birth, and we want to make sure that they get to live out the rest of their lives together. So we're looking for a home that's willing to take two of these very special kitties into their home. Another very important and special thing with these guys is they are panleukopenia survivors. So if you don't know what that is, it's similar to canine parvovirus. So parvovirus is a very deadly disease, and these guys had the kitty version. It is similar but not the exact same, but they survived that, and that's a disease that actually has a mortality rate of over 80%. So these guys, that they survived that, is just absolutely amazing. This one here, Calvatia, did not have any results, anything that happened as of that panleukopenia disease, but you'll see that her sister did have a condition that we'll talk about when we see her that's a result of that panleukopenia. So we're so excited and happy that these guys survived. They are true survivors, and we just love them and want to make sure they get the absolute best home possible. So if you're looking for 2 kitties, these might be the ones for you. Again, this one is Calvatia, and the next one that you're going to meet is Amanita. And of course, you can change those names, but these guys are very special to us, just as all of the cats are here and all the animals here at the Ames Animal Shelter. So if you're interested in these 2, make sure you fill out an adoption application at amesanimalshelter.org. I also wanted to show you a very cute picture when these kittens first came to us, as you see on your screen now. These are 2 kittens that were just tiny little beings when they came to us, and now they've grown into these 5-month-old beautiful cats that are looking for still kittens, that are looking for their forever home. And as promised, our next kitty here is Amanita. Amanita is, again, the sibling to Calvatia, and as I mentioned earlier, one of the side effects of the panleukopenia can be cerebellar hyperplasia, and that's a condition where they're not as coordinated. They tend to wobble a little bit. Just gonna tell me your story. Can you hear her purring? Hopefully she won't eat the microphone. Again, just an absolute love. These kitties are about 5 months old. Amanita, like I said, her condition, it's not going to get any worse, but she will continue to kind of wobble, and she really doesn't know much different. She's been like that for a very long time, so she really doesn't know any difference. You'll see when she kind of moves around, it may be a little bit hard right now, such a small space, but she does wobble a bit. But again, just a very special kitty. A survivor of panleukopenia is an amazing thing, especially with a kitten that is so young. I'm also going to show you here a picture when she came into us as a kitten. These guys just couldn't have been any cuter. They were just such little itty bitty things. And now they're growing into these just beautiful, gorgeous kitties. This one is also kind of a dilute tortoiseshell. Not quite as light colored as her sister, but she has also just got some beautiful coloring, and I hope that shows on the camera there. She's just got some beautiful coloring in there, that orange and the black and the gray and on the white, all that mixed together just makes for such a beautiful color. So again, both very special kitties to us. We want to make sure they get the absolute best home possible. So if you are interested in these 2 beautiful girls, you can fill out an adoption application at our website at amesanimalshelter.org, or of course you can give us a call if you have any additional information or questions about them. But again, just such beautiful kitties and such big loves, so we want to make sure they find the best home possible. Well, that's our show for today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching our Animals and Ames here. We're very fortunate that we have so many supporters that help us out with these animals. And a great example would be Mantia when we took them in, or Calvatia when we took them in for care for the panleukopenia or the cerebellar hyperplasia. We couldn't do that without your support and the donations that we receive here. So we are so thankful for that, and we hope that you consider giving to the Ames Animal Shelter and our furry friends here during the holidays. We desperately need help, and so many animals coming in that need help. And this is not a story that's just unique here to Ames. This is every animal shelter across the United States. A lot of animals coming in, and some of them in desperate need of medical care and everything that we can do to make them adoptable, to where we can get them into hopefully forever homes. You help us do that. So from the bottom of our hearts and theirs, we thank you for that. And again, thanks for watching.